fed. Who you with? Big smote.
Massa.
Some 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 fed. Who you with? Big smote.
Massa.
From adults.
Show me the child who has the skin color most adults like.
And show me the child who has a skin color most adults don't like.
Some fed. Who you with? Big smoke.
Massa.
From adults.
Show me the child who has the skin color most adults like.
And show me the child who has a skin color most adults don't like.
Some fed. Who you with? Big smoke.
Massa.
From adults.
Show me the child who has the skin color most adults like.
And show me the child who has a skin color most adults don't like.
Fed. Who you with? Big smoke.
Massa.
Some fed. Some fed. Who you with? Big smoke.
Massa.
Some fed. Who you with? Big smoke.
Massa.
From adults.
Show me the child who has the skin color most adults like.
And show me the child who has a skin color most adults don't like.
Well, you may find you drink too much rum for that. Black is a condition, not a color. You're not black, like a rich man envying the poor for their virtue. Besides, they wouldn't have you in the cabin, even if you could stand it. You know me damn well, Cass. Don't make any mistake. I'm even stubborner than you are. I have to be. I'm the master. I'll be back in time to go to bed.
Sure you won't need these earrings, master.
If you want to live in a cabin, you'd better be a good cotton picker. Be here when I get back. I don't sleep well without you anymore.
Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise in the gospel, broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Real quick, as you saw, was a video of Eve, the so-called black woman, and her Edomite counterpart, her lover, her fanboy, or her fanboy, her lover, her God, her worshiper, her savior, and all the things that's wrong with the world. Like I say, the worst dynamic is the black woman and the white man. Okay, that's nothing but Eve and a serpent all over again, the Gardanian pact. And what we've been trying to tell you Israelites out there is the fact that these women who you sent for, who you put your heart and trust in, This is how they feel about you. This is totally defying you to your face. Because clearly these Keishas, these Eves, they have no respect for their men. But yet they're all over the so-called white man. And that's due to Stockholm syndrome. Okay, because during the times of slavery, you had them to teach a watered-down version of the Bible, being Christianity, which is loosely based on the scriptures. And it was pushing white images of Christ. Okay, who they ignorantly call Christ, which the Lord was a so-called black man, and his name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. They've pushed that image to the point that this black woman has really failed to see that this man is the devil. Okay, now why not all you women are adopting this sentiment, but this is the majority of them, because if you look at the way that Keisha behaves, you look at the way that she dresses, the way her mind works, it's all based on Edomite supremacy. Okay, just from the way they wear the eyelashes, the way that they wear their hair, their clothes, their mindset, the corporate world. All these are ideologies of Esau, Edom, but yet these be the same black women that tell you, oh, I don't like white people. But how don't you like them when you adopt their philosophy? Okay, because you disrespect your men. Okay, you put your men in a child support system. Okay, you take them away from the father, you take the kids away from the father. Okay, then you get with these evil ass devils that don't have anything to do with you. They really just want to use you as a bed wench and as a plaything. They don't care for you. Okay, they hate you. And to them, you're nothing but a Aunt Jemima to them. But yet you lord and you try to charade and be proud over your own men. But my news to you is that Esau can have you. Okay, because you know what? You want to be with the serpent, you're going to be destroyed with him. And he's going to be the same black women that's going to try to look for protection from men of color when this system crashes for good. But yet, there's not going to be anybody to help you. Nobody's going to be there to help you, your kids. Nobody's going to be able to pick up the slack, feed you, etc. Because look at what you've done. You've totally betrayed your nation. You've betrayed Yahweh Shai as well. And the scriptures clearly say, don't do this. You're not supposed to give your daughters into their sons, man. And sons into their daughters. You're not supposed to be dealing with the other nations. You're supposed to be with your men. But this is what happens. So now you're making a big fool of yourself, which I say this TikTok shit is nothing more but just straight up demonic. Okay, because how can you degrade yourself by allowing yourself to be subservient to a damn devil? The noose challenge. It says destroy the mentally ill TikTok by master challenge Eve. This is a goddamn disgrace, man. Okay, and while the so-called white man is laughing at you, defying your men to your face, you think this shit is cute. But we gonna show you cute, man, and we gonna show you what the Most High is gonna say about you wicked ass women. All right. So this is the book of Micah 7:10. It says here, I'm gonna start at 9. It says, rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. And when I sit in darkness, the Lord should be a light unto me. We are in darkness right now. We have fallen from the grace of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. So therefore, we're taking the full burnt end of this judgment, man. We're literally drinking a cup of the Lord's wrath by watching this. Now, why it's bothersome? At the same time, it's just like, okay, we already know that. We already know that pack goes back into the garden. But it's playing out in prophecy in real time today. Because that prophecy in the garden was really meant, and it was really set up for this time, because this is the time that the Lord was the most pissed at us, because he took his name from us in his captivity. So it makes sense that all the curses of Deuteronomy 28 will fall on us in a lot of times, man. Though we was always experiencing the curses, but those curses really hit home during his last captivity, man. Okay, and what proves that is Deuteronomy 28:68, when we was brought from the west coast of Africa. Okay, when we was brought from Portugal and Spain, Brazil, different places like that, doing a transatlantic slave trade. Okay, but nonetheless, the curses is lifting up now, because now our women, they're starting to see the light. They're starting to see, well, a very few of them are starting to see, well, look, man, we've been wrong. This is our men. These are the men we supposed to be with. This is our protection. You think Esau is going to protect you when all hell break loose? He's going to leave you. You think when it comes time to run for your life and you with that Edomite companion of yours, you think that this devil's side of his family is going to accept you when all hell break loose? Only how they may accept you is when they putting you on a fire pit and barbecuing you for food. Because believe it or not, man, Edomite even said it. He said, look, in the time of all hell breaking loose, he said that, hey, if he got to feed him and his family, Alex Jones said this. He said, hey, he get the craving for human flesh. Okay? So they will eat you, man. Remember, we're dealing with a bunch of inhumane sickos. And you black women, you ain't no better. Okay, you're the worst thing that could have happened to an Israelite man. A so-called black woman and a so-called white man. A match made in hell. You belong together. Okay, because both of you are hell-bent on destroying your men. Both of you have a patent together to get rid of the Israelite men. But you dummy, don't you realize that if you got rid of the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American men, don't you know that you will be eviscerated too? Because when you die off, who's going to bring you back? That's why we tell you women, man, how stupid you are, how stupid you behave. We're the last people that you need to be coming against, because we dictate whether you're repopulated or not. You don't. You come from the seed of man, according to the book of Genesis, man. Okay? You come from us. So therefore, if we all get taken out as a nation, there's no more Eve, man. I mean, well, there will be Eve, because Eve is pretty much all nation of women. But regardless of that, it won't be any more like the predominantly Eve, the so-called black woman. It would be no more Keisha, no more Negro, Latino, Native American women. You'll be all done away with. So, hey, think about what you're doing, man. But anyway, it says, but the Lord should be a light unto me, right? Because this truth, it says, and I will bear the indignation of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, because I've sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. And he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness, man. And this, in the process, we're going through this now because we're bearing the indignation of the Lord. Okay? We're bearing his indignation because our women are totally against us. No matter how much you break down the truth, no matter how you walk in his light, they will never accept it, because it does away with their freedom. Okay? It really, it's really to build them up. You see what I'm saying? It's supposed to build you up. And you're supposed to have freedom and liberty in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai to do the right thing. But you women have chose Esau's way of life. You've chosen his philosophy. You've chosen his so-called liberation, which you're not even really liberated. Okay? You've given a rope to destroy yourself. And this is all that devil did. He didn't liberate you because he cared for you. He liberated you to spite us and to have you to hang yourself. Because with all this freedom that you women got, you can work in a corporate world. You can work in a blue collar jobs. You can have as many babies as you want. You can drive what you want. You can live and make as much money as you want. That was all tools for your destruction, man. Because women, they have to be fucking guided. Women have to be put on a proverbial leash to guide them. Okay, and it's not to degrade them, but women's supposed to be looked after because shit like this wouldn't happen. But they like that, so they can have it. Okay, but it says here, then she that is my enemy shall see it. See what? See the men of Lord rising up with great power and substance, man. Because we coming into the days that the men of the Lord are getting ready to receive great power. We're getting ready to be risen back up from that dead state, which we're already in a live state, but we're getting ready to get renewed, man. In these bodies, we're getting ready to be Superman out here. Then what Esau is going to do? You think he's going to come to your rescue? He's going to throw you in a line of fire. And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, what is the Lord like power? Right, because even though she may not say, well, I thought your God was coming back. She might not say that, but she can defy you with her actions by saying that, okay? Or her actions may say that. When she say, oh, well, man, I ain't trying to deal with that Hebrew Israelism stuff. I don't want to hear that. That's you. That ain't me. Okay. Let it be me. Hey, cool. Hey, the Lord gave us the truth. You don't have it. But you're still going to be ashamed. And it says, my eyes should behold her. Now she should be trodden down as the mire of the street. So these women, these ain't even women. These are females. But these people, look at this. Look how he despises this black woman. Look at that nasty fucking silverback whale. That silverback gorilla. Look at this, man. Got the oompa. She's all out of shape. You know she eats pork, catfish. I bet your box smells like trash, man. You see what I'm saying? And this is the madness we got to deal with. But anyway, I got to continue this lesson at another time. This fucking devil is getting ready to come here. But anyway, you know what? I'm going to just end it quick. I've made the point. But this is what it is. Okay? But I'm going to bring out one precept, man. I wanted to go more in depth, but it's all good. But this is the book of Sirach 3. And I'm going to start at verses 9. It says, for the blessing of the father established the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations. Okay. And this is clearly a foundation that's been uprooted. All right. So anyway, man, I wanted to go a bit more in depth, but you know what? It's the spirit. want us to end here. But anyway, I'm going to end all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.